Welcome to Paranormal Perspective. I'm John Lorden, and joining me as always is...
Christy Arnhart.
This is the show where Christy does the research looking into a paranormal or paranormal adjacent topic. And this is a very special episode. This is the last episode of Paranormal Perspective. And I just want to say, Christy, thank you so much for 2 years. I think almost 100 episodes of Paranormal Perspective. You've done so much good work here, and I'm very proud that we're going to get to, in some way, I feel like we're going to learn a little bit more about you with today's topic. Tell us what we're talking about.
Yeah, well, that's true. Today, we're going to be discussing the Appalachian region of the United States and the folklore that surrounds it. While I don't live in the Appalachian region, we're next door neighbors, and that's where my family came from.
Okay, excellent. And we have so many different things to get to. We should probably jump right to. Is there one particular question we're going to put to the live stream audience here?
Well, my question was basically, do you think this area contains supernatural elements?
Okay.
Because I can't pin it down to one thing. This whole area is so magical. It really is.
Okay, so we're going to put it real simply. Does this area contain anything supernatural? That's almost like summing up. I had this instinct of like, I should just ask the audience, like, who won this show? You know, like, of all the episodes, who won this show? But you're kind of going for it. You're kind of going for it here because you're nailing a big section. You've got a bunch of, I could tell by the photos, you got a ton of different topics you're going to hit. This is a shotgun approach. And if she doesn't win this, I would be super, super surprised. But let's take a look at what we have to look at here together. Let's see here.
Okay. Now, before we get into the history, I'm going to drink some of my blackberry whiskey. Excuse me.
Oh, blackberry whiskey.
Oh, yeah. What you see on the picture before you is the Appalachian region of the United States. It's located, of course, in North America. In the north, its boundary stretches, according to Wikipedia, from Mount Carlton Provincial Park in New Brunswick, Canada, continues south through the Blue Ridge Mountains and Great Smoky Mountains into northern Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, West Virginia. Lots of states involved in there. And as of 2021, they had 26.3 million people that lived in this region. Now, that is a lot of people for an area that has been vastly underexplored. Vastly. Now, of course, where do we start? The Native American tribes. They were there 16,000 years ago as hunter-gatherers. Okay? White people didn't start to show up until the Protestant Ulster Scots, later known as the Scotch Irish, migrated in like the 18th and 19th centuries. But you also have enslaved Africans that were brought over by European settlers. You've got so many different kinds of people and different religions and beliefs that melded in this region. It's created something incredibly unique. You hear these things and you hear them in movies, you hear them in everyday life, and you don't think much about it, but these are real people. These are real things that they do. Midwifery. A lot of the midwifery that you see came out of Appalachia. Granny witching comes from Appalachia. Granny witching is anything your grandmother told you to do. And I apologize, my accent's already getting worse. It's going to get bad. It's going to get bad.
And I'm glad you answered because I was like, granny witching? I don't know what granny witching is. So like when I had when my stomach was upset and she told me to drink flat 7-Up or something like that, that's granny witching?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything unusual that you were told to do during childbirth or your menstrual cycle or to your plants or anything
Grandma
like
didn't talk to me about that.
But the girls got that.
Okay.
We got that. And some of it is so weird. You just have no idea. I'd talk about it, but it just make people uncomfortable. But yeah, any of those unusual things that you hear about, like, oh, my grandmother said, trust me, that's granny witching. And she knows what she's talking about. They have been through this stuff for centuries. Kitchen witches are also a big thing that comes from this region. And I'm not saying that these things started there, but they were brought over by different settlers, and they all learned from each other, combined, worked on it, made it better. Kitchen witching is my favorite thing in the world to do. That's what I consider myself to be. Kitchen witches use food to enrich people's lives.
Okay.
You use, the ingredients that you use every day, whether you realize it or not, are actually used in spells and things like that actual witches practice. The only thing kitchen witches do is they enrich your lives with it. We put intent into it. If I'm making you chicken soup, you better believe it's the best chicken noodle soup you're ever going to get. All the ingredients are fresh. I have put positive intent and good wishes into it for you. That's that love that you put in there. So kitchen witching is my favorite thing to do. And what I actually want to do, and I saw this woman on one of the videos that I was doing, she's got 9 cats. And first of all, I was like, okay, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
And to supplement herself for bills, she's got a little shed that sits out in front of her house, and it's her apothecary. She grows all of her herbs. She makes all of her tinctures, everything that you can think of, and sells it to all the locals from this shop. I want to be an apothecary so bad. I do. I want my own shop because I can sell salves and all kinds of stuff to help people's cattle, to help their dogs and cats, any kind of little critter that they've got running around, anything that they've got doing. I got the stuff to fix it.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm driving through like rural areas, especially if there's like farms, you'll see that they'll set up a shack like near the road. Yeah. And it'll be like, grandma's pies. But there's no one that works there. Like you just stop and you pick up a pie and there's a little place where you put the money for it and you take off. I mean, it's all on the honor system.
It is. And that's kitchen witching. You don't want to steal that food.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
so you just need to set up a shack. We just need a shack for Christy set up near a road.
I'm serious. Oh my gosh, I've got it all planned out. You have no idea. But yeah, that's my dream. I have wanted to be a bog witch for the longest, but my property's not a bog. Yeah. So I can't really fulfill that. But I can be an apothecary and I can continue kitchen witching. I love it. Love it.
I just love hearing the word kitchen witching. Does someone have that? Is that a YouTube channel? Is someone doing like kitchen witching?
I would imagine, because I watch reels all the time where people are doing kitchen. Some people it's just you can buy little kitchen witch dolls to hang up, and they're supposed to be good for your kitchen and stuff like that. But I am a kitchen witch. I don't need a little doll to hang up there for me. Now, one of the things, I guess I better get off this subject. One of the things that I did mention is that this region is very sparsely populated.
Okay.
And there are people who live out there. Ain't nobody out there even knows they're there.
Yeah.
Until you find them. Which goes along with the warnings. You have to be very careful when you travel this region. And I'm not talking about the big states and towns and stuff like that. These people who like to get out on the Appalachian Trail and they like to, hike, and they want to get off the trail and they want to meet all these new characters and stuff like, don't. Some of these people are truly terrifying and they do not want to know you. Yeah. If they live out in the hills and in the mountains out there and they're away from civilization, leave them alone.
Yep.
Leave them alone. Because we've all watched those documentaries and they are true. It is. So I thought I'd put together a list of warnings for if you're in the area, things that you have to watch out for. And these are things, like I said, I know that I have family that came from this region because all of our speech patterns are the same. All of our superstitions are the same. All this stuff. Some of the warnings that were passed down to me, as well as people who live in the area. Okay. First thing you have to know, these mountains and hills are full of cryptids and haints.
Uh-oh.
They're full.
Uh-oh.
I can't even begin. I'll go through the list, but the Mothman is one of the Appalachian myths.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as haints go, haints are restless spirits, and they're everywhere. They're basically people who've got unfinished business, or they were just pissy people to begin with, and they're stuck in the afterlife, wandering around. the best way to make sure you don't have to deal with taints, paint the roof of your porch blue or your door, one of the two. When you do that, it tricks the spirit into thinking that it's crossing water, and they can't do that. So they'll look at it and they'll automatically go away. You can still watch, if you ever drive through the South, watch TV shows, any of that stuff, just watch it. You'll see them blue porches out there.
Got it.
Always cover your windows at night. Do not look out your windows. You will more than likely find something staring back at you, and you're not going to like it.
Probably one of these.
See that? Flatwoods. That's Appalachian too. We've covered these. Seriously. Yeah. So don't look out your windows at night. Pull the shades, close the blinds. If you hear anything, too bad. Look at it in the morning, okay? Don't be in the woods at night. Don't. Not only are there predators, I mean, if nothing else, you're going to get bit by a spider or something like that. Everything out there is poisonous. All the snakes are poisonous. All the spiders, everything. The plants. Just no.
You know who else is poisonous?
Who?
This guy.
The moon-eyed people.
Look how hungry he is. Look at his eyes.
Seriously, I'm going to get to them too. Just wait. So, cover your windows, okay? Don't look out. If you're in the woods at night, which I said not to do, but if you're in the woods at night and you hear someone call your name, no, you didn't. Pretend you didn't hear it and keep going, because there are things out there that will try and trick you off the trail and will end you. If you hear whistling in the woods, you just get away from that. Whistling is a way to draw things to you. Wendigos are big on whistling. They will whistle. They will try to draw you to them. That's why in some of the podcasts that I've covered through the years, you hear occasionally a strange eyewitness report where they're like, well, I heard a whistling, so I went to investigate. Don't do that. Just, wendigos can look like what they want to anyway. Haints will trick you into the woods. They'll trick you over cliffs and all kinds of stuff. So don't pay any attention to that. Now, one of the ones that I thought is the neatest, and I've never really paid attention to this one, whether it's night or not. Don't look in the trees. I'm telling you, there are things in the trees.
That's
you
true.
may not know what, you may not know. It could be an animal. It could be a critter that's not going to bother you. It could also be something very scary that you don't want to be looking at. You don't want it to know that it has seen you, because like I said, the vast majority of this region has not been explored. You think with the world we have, oh, well, there's drones, there's this. That's just the cave system that runs under this region. Okay? So let me just get to some of the cryptids that we have out here, okay? Because a lot of people think that they're coming in and out of them caves, and that's what they're doing. That's where they live. They live underground. They travel all through the U.S. through these caves. Even in the area that I live in here, we've got a cave not 10 miles up the road, and supposedly it leads to a whole underground city with people with blue skin and everything. And those caves are haunted. I've been in them. You can hear people talking when you're in there. You gotta be careful. So of course we started out, we had the Mothman. Mothman's scary. Everybody knows this. November 15th, 1966, the bridge collapse. Okay, that's one of the critters. The Flatwoods Monster. There we go. That is another Appalachian. We covered that one. The Moon-Eyed People are very interesting. This legend comes from the Cherokee. And the Cherokee, there were a lot of Cherokee in this region. They claim that the Moon-Eyed People were actually in Appalachia when they first got there. And they got there how many years ago? Native Americans, 16,000 years ago. When they got there, they said the Moon-Eyed People were already there. They're small, fair-skinned, blonde-haired, and blue-eyed. They cannot come out in the sunlight. They can't handle it on their eyes. They live in the cave systems that stretch under Kentucky. Supposedly, a Cherokee chief actually went to war with them and ran the Moon-Eyed people underground. And that's why you don't see them like you used to anymore. We've also got, of course, Bigfoot. We've
Not
got
this
the
guy,
skunk
Christy.
ape. Oh, well, we got this guy.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Okay.
Yep.
We've got white things.
The what?
That's a
The
white
white
thing.
thang. Thang is in the.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just a solid white Bigfoot.
He's a white
That's all it
thang.
is.
Yeah.
He's a white thing. The Bell Witch lives in
Oh,
this
yeah.
area.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The Brown Mountain Lights. Okay, that's a pug wedgie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm missing a photo, I think.
Well, the Brown Mountain Lights are videos that I sent you.
Oh, okay.
And there's some
All right.
pictures and there's some videos.
There we go. Let's see here.
Yeah. And it's literally that flashing that you saw. If you watch, you'll see flashing along the ridge lines.
Okay. I think I see what you're talking about. Oh, I mean, that's definitely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I saw one back
Yeah.
here. There it was again. Interesting. I mean, some of this looks like video artifact, but I see what you're talking about. Like that. That's something different. Okay.
People have been seeing these lights for centuries. Some of them look like fireworks.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever been able to pin down what it is. They assume it's some kind of gases that's rising up out of the soil, but I don't know. I've seen swamp gas before. They don't look like swamp gas to me.
Okay.
Now these are just still pictures of the different lights that show up.
And chemtrails, apparently.
Evidently.
Ooh, I like that photo. That's a cool photo.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's another good one. I like that one too.
Okay.
But yeah. Mm-hmm. So we
So
got
from
that.
there, we swing back to this guy.
Pugwudgies.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Pugwudgies are Native American cryptids. The Wampanoag tribe
Okay.
actually believed in them. And they're small, gray humanoids with large ears. They're real mischievous, and they sound a lot like some of the legends that I talked about in Japan in one of the podcasts.
Mm.
They can turn invisible when they want to. They like to use poison arrows and shoot you. They like to lead you off of cliffs and play tricks and stuff like that. Nobody really likes a pugwudgie. Then we have raven mockers.
Ooh.
Raven mockers scare the crap out of me, and
That's
they
a
always
crazy.
have.
Yeah, that's a crazy piece of
Oh,
art. Wow.
This one comes from Cherokee mythology. And raven mockers will steal the hearts of the sick and the dying and eat them. They're almost like banshees because they say if you hear a raven mocker call, somebody's going to die. And the thing is, it's not like the person's chest is tore open or anything like that. It is strictly the heart is gone. The heart is gone from the body. And there's no wounds. I know raven mockers are harbingers of death, and they scare the crap out of me.
It looks like one for sure.
Oh yeah. Here we got a wampus cat.
Wampus cat.
A wampus cat.
That's like some cats have 6 toes, but this one has 6 legs.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
You've also got smoke wolves. They are wolves that can turn into smoke. I don't have a picture of them.
No, I think you do.
Do I?
Yeah. Yeah, here it is.
There we go. There's Eddie.
Wait, did you say smoke wolf or sexy smoke wolf? Because that's Eddie. I recognize Eddie.
Oh yeah. It's
That's a
new
throwback
Twilight
to
setup.
what episode was that? That Eddie. That's a
It was the
throwback.
Dogman. It was the Dogman episode.
Dogman episode. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hot Eddie. We know Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. This is a snallygaster.
Okay. Is this from the Harry Potter universe? Because this looks
No.
like someone should write
No.
it. Okay.
This is an Appalachian cryptid. I didn't even include like the giants or the frogman or any of the other stuff. It is amazing how many cryptids and weird things pop up in Appalachia. Did we have some more video? Oh yeah. Why
Yeah, I
don't you
got some
show
more
them?
video, and also I just
Yeah.
want to. I think you might have included these just for during your intro stuff, but
Oh yeah. These are actual Appalachian families that settled
yeah.
around those times. Yeah. I like look at her. She's got all her quilts out there. Didn't she do a good
Oh,
job?
she's been doing some kitchen witching. I can tell.
Yeah. Of course she has.
Mm-hmm.
She's a granny witch. You know all them are.
She is. Oh, that's a granny witch on the right there. Look at that. She's floating off the ground. I don't see her feet touching the ground. Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Jeez. Is that the Arnhart clan right there? Is that
Shoot, I don't know. Seriously, we've got our own cemetery. I know that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's so old. All the stones have on them are A's.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, pre-Civil War stuff like that.
All right. What do we got here? No skinwalker.
Made it to the Appalachian Mountains. So
Yep.
far, no skin.
Uh-oh. Gonna get you.
Appalachian Mountains.
What was that?
Why would he stop recording there? This is the same argument we've had for 2 years now, Christy.
I know.
If something like that's happening, I'm flipping the camera so that it's looking, and I'm pointing it in the direction, and I'm staying on record for at least another minute, at least. But that's just me. I've been raised on YouTube. I'm so young. This looks familiar.
Was recovered from a trail camera in the
Skinwalker
We've seen this before. Yeah.
trail cam
Yeah.
footage of a
I remember
skinwalker.
that. I don't think you won that episode, let me just point out. But okay. Yep.
This deer
Now
is not
another
normal.
thing that they point out, just let him get smarmy. It's okay.
Uh-oh.
Another thing that they point out here
Yeah.
are that if you see deer in the woods that don't look right, like they look like this deer, you can tell his horns. There's something up with his horns. That's
Yeah,
not
the
right.
horns look a little funky, but it
Now-
almost looks like AI generated him, but I don't think so. Yeah.
I have seen deer in the woods with the funkiest horns you've ever imagined in your life. It happens.
Yeah.
I think what that speaks to, what they're trying to say is these deer can be skinwalkers.
Oh,
If
okay.
they don't look quite right, that's what it is. Now, honestly, this looks like a deer that's trying to take like the molt off his antlers and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have screwed up bits. It ain't no big deal. But that's another thing. If you see a screwed up deer, don't look at it. Get away from it. It'll stand up on its hind legs and come after you.
The only person you should get away from everything out there unless you see Sexy Eddie. If you see Sexy Eddie, you can run right
Sexy
into his
Eddie will
arms.
lead you out.
Yeah, Sexy Eddie will help you out.
So would y'all like to hear some old superstitions?
Yeah, please do. We've kicked
Okay.
on the vote, so rapid fire 'em.
Well,
Get your votes while you can.
Oh, all right, because these are the ones I was raised with. I was taught, always have an iron horseshoe above your door. If the U faces up, it collects luck for the house and the people inside of it. If the U faces down, it bestows luck on everyone who enters your door. My grandparents always had one.
All right.
Mark the boundary of your property. At the 4 points of your property, drive either an iron nail or a railroad stake into the ground at those places. What it does is it sets up a ward on your property so that evil influences and creatures are not able to get in.
Okay.
Do not ever rock a rocking chair without anybody in it. That's horrible bad luck, and it means somebody's going to die.
Wow.
Don't
I've not
do
heard that
it.
one.
Don't put your shoes on the bed before you put them on. That means somebody's going to die too.
Okay.
Don't take an old broom to a new house. Leave it
I like
there.
that.
Start out with a new one.
Yeah.
And of course, always eat hog jows and black-eyed peas on New Year's Day if you want to have good luck throughout the year.
Well, I can't do that, so I guess
I
I'm just having
know.
bad luck.
You could find a substitute.
Yeah, there we go.
You could find a substitute.
Vegan
Even
hog
black-eyed
gels.
peas would help. Seriously, and down here, and I know it's got to be like that in other places because when it starts getting toward New Year, there's nothing but hog jows sitting in the grocery section over
Really?
there.
Really?
Yeah.
I have never seen hog gels in a store.
Are you serious?
I got grossed out just the time that I saw hog's feet. No, I've never seen hog jowls. No.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. Hog jowls. Yeah, but
Right.
that's what I've got for you, y'all. I just really, this is a magical place. It's not been explored. Like it should. It really hasn't. And I think the people who came to it even added to that mystique.
All right.
don't
Well,
don't hold a pillow over someone's face for an hour. It means someone's gonna die. Thanks, Neat Noodle.
there we go. I can subscribe to that. Absolutely. Chrissy, anything you would like to tell the audience that's watching before we shut down the poll here and give it the call?
Just thank y'all so much for watching and enjoying all of this with us, because believe it or not, I've still got pages of stuff that we would have covered. So always enjoy the supernatural and the unknown. Our world, we know a lot about our world, but just remember, we do not know everything. So let a little magic live in your life.
I love it. I love it. We are ending the poll there. And before we go into these results, I just want to ask, because you included so many topics from previous episodes, do you remember if you won any of those? Because if you just won one of those, that should mean that you win this. Well, let me answer it for you.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, I think you did. She piggybacked a win from a previous episode with her shotgun approach and puts me back in the attic.
Splat, splat on the wall.
Paranormal confirmed. Well, thank you so much, Christy. I've had so much fun doing this for the past 2 years, and I really appreciate it.
It's been so much fun. Yeah, it has been.
If people want to reach out to you, they could still reach out to you. Tell them where.
Yes. You can reach me on X at Ghost of Christy, or you can email me at paranormalpurse, PERS, @gmail.com.
That's it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this ride with us. We really appreciate each and every one of you that watched. And if you're over here on Studio 2 and you're like, wait, what's going on? You better get back to the main channel over at Lord and Arts, because that's where I will be continuing Searchlight, Brain Scratch. If you liked Criminal Impact over here, it's now going over there. If you liked Best of Seriously Mysterious over here, it's now going over there. So please give a sub. We'll have a link in the description box down below. Take care, Christy.
You too.
Gonna save from the screen tonight. Sean and Chris deal with some fright. Paranormal vibes, we brought the light. And catch us again, it'll be alright. We'll see you soon, don't you fret. Enjoy us then, you won't